Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and of course continuing on with the review marathon of classic live-action Disney films. That's right, you read the title, The Shaggy D.A. So the Shaggy D.A. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. I think I did mention this in my review. Yeah, I think I did in my review of the Shaggy Dog that starred Fred McMurray, and Tommy Kirk, etc. I mentioned this that this one, the Shaggy D.A. I watched this first before the Shaggy Dog, and yeah, actually, because my mom had watched those films, and we did start with the Shaggy D.A. first. And yeah, it was kind of a slip up, and like I asked her, does it matter? And like she said, I think she was like, no, I don't think so, and just nothing really majors to it, like spoilers or anything. I mean, there's a few in the Shaggy DA. They do, there are mentionings, and of course to when Wilby Daniels turned into a dog, so mentionings of it, and with a ring, so And by the way, because with the cast of characters, of course, Wilby Daniels, now as an adult and as a father, a husband, played by Dean Jones, of course. His wife, Betty Daniels, played by Suzanne Pleshette, I think I said that right, yeah, who has like co-starred with Dean Jones in a couple of Disney films, for example, such as Blackbeard's Ghost and The Ugly Dutch Hound. The rest of the characters, Brian Daniels, played by Shane Sinutko, I think that's how you say it, I don't know. He plays their son, Brian. And then there's also Tim, played by Tim Conway. He's an ice cream man. Keenan Wynn, now, how am I having trouble saying it? Keenan Wynn, Edwin's son, who plays another main antagonist, and in another one with starring Dean Jones, played a lot of main antagonists in Disney films, from this one to Snowball Express. I want to say the Son of Flubber, I'm pretty sure, and in Herbie Rides Again, which did not have Dean Jones, but it was still in the Herbie franchise. So he plays Johnny Slade. There's also Dick Van Patten, who plays Raymond. And actually, Dick Van Patten, he would go on to, I think he's been in a couple other Disney films, but he was also in, I think he's also best known for being the king in Spaceballs, Princess Dot's father. So there's also Joanne Worley, who is, what does that say? How do you say that? Katrinka, I think that's how you say it. Yeah. Yeah, she's great, And she would also go on to be the voice of the wardrobe in Beauty and the Beast. And she also is well known for, I think, like, one thing she does, like, spinning around her bead necklace, The rest of the characters, because, like, Hans Connery's in this. He, like, plays this guy who has heard about the story of this ring and, that kind of stuff, about the story of some kid who turned into a dog. And some of the others, like, I remember, because, like, let's see, John Fiedler, I think that's how you say his last name, the voice of Piglet. Yeah, he's in this. He's one of the dog catchers, as well as Michael McGreevy, who was previously worked with Dean Jones in Snowball Express. He's Sheldon. John Fiedler's character's name is Howie, so they both play dog catchers, And with its funny moments, they're great as well. Like, I remember there was one part where Wilby, when he turns into a dog, he gets into, like, a roller skating ring, and then parts where, like, you'd see him driving, like, cars or whatever. And the one thing that bothered me, nothing bad or anything, but it just is like, why couldn't he, that kind of reaction, that attitude, where, because when Wilby turns into a dog, because there's another dog who is Tim's dog, Elwood, yeah, and, Wilby turns into Elwood, and Tim mistakes him for Elwood, And of course, Wilby does talk to Tim, and but the one thing that just kind of bothered me a little bit is that why couldn't Wilby flat out tell Tim right from there that he was not Elwood? He told him right near the end of the film. Well, as the climax, I'm saying, the third act of the film, where because Tim does join Wilby, and later on Wilby's son Brian joins in as well, to go stop and expose John Slade. Why couldn't Wilby tell Tim right there and then from the beginning that he wasn't Elwood? I never got that. But also, one thing I did like is that, because right from the beginning, when Wilby turned into a dog, because Brian and Brian's mother, Betty, they knew right there and then that it was Wilby's, who turned into a dog. And also those parts where Tim would bring in Elwood to speak or do something to entertain these guys in a bar and such, but it doesn't really work because he actually gets Elwood, and Wilby, he runs off and he turns back to a human. Those are pretty funny. Yeah, just this movie is really good with its funny moments and with its story as well, and also because the effects and how the dogs talk, it's like they reverse it and replay it, reverse and rewind with their mouths moving. That's pretty clever. Because there's one part, because Wilby does get captured by the dog catchers, and because at that part where they trying to tranquilize Wilby, but at one point they accidentally tranquilize John Slade. But of course they do tranquilize Wilby, we just don't see it on screen. He's in this dog pound or whatever, and he befriends a bunch of other dogs and who help Wilby as well. And there's even one part near the end of the film where John, he gets turned into a dog as well, as a bulldog, which is pretty funny, and holding a cigar in his mouth, funny. But all ends well for everybody, and as for Tim and Katrinka, I think that's how you say it, they have all the not only Elwood, but all the other dogs who befriended Wilby. And I also remember because there's one part where they try to find the ring, and all the cake makers or whatever, they go off to find the ring in those pies. That was pretty funny. Also, and pies throwing at everybody's faces, just it's funny. So, the Shaggy D.A., I give this 10 out of 10 stars. It's a really good film, and for it being a sequel to, it is, a sequel to The Shaggy Dog, so, and you guys let me know what you think of The Shaggy Dog, if you've seen it. Leave comments as always, and what you thought of my review of The Shaggy D.A. So, again, with all that being said, 10 out of 10 for The Shaggy D.A. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of The Shaggy D.A. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review, I mean. And by the way, there are 2 more left for the review marathon of classic live-action Disney films. And these 2 are science fiction. Yes. And the next one is from 1979, and that features, Roddy McDowall, he voices a robot. You might know what I'm talking about. Stay tuned. Peace out.